Curious about what the universe wants you to know? Today, we're diving into a card reading with a twist. We're using lipstick colour to reveal what your message is. I've set up 3 card piles, each with a crystal and a lipstick colour on it. Choose which one you're drawn to and we'll uncover the messages for love and relationship, career and wealth, and what's next. So let's dive in. Okay, so this is for card pile number 1 with love and relationships. You've got your rose quartz crystal, your beautiful, gorgeous pink lip gloss called Love, and we've got our pink kisses on the paper. So what I'm going to do is just move that out of the way and we'll pop those 2 up there so you know what they are. I will be using cards from Colette Baron Reid's 7 Energies cards and also the Power Tarot cards, and I'll also be picking an affirmation card from the Angel Wishes. So what we'll do is we'll ask a past, present and future question for what you need to know for the next 3 to 4 weeks. This is a timeless read as well. And then we'll also pick a tarot to help tell the story as well. So telling your story with the past, present and future involving around your love and relationships, and then anchoring it in with the Archangel Power Tarot card. Where you've been and where you're going are 2 really great things. The 2 words that come to me for you are becoming and boundaries. So where have you felt like you've just been dropped in the middle of the ocean and no one's there to support you? You felt alone and just really completely and utterly unsupported in how you want or thought that your life could be or how it was supposed to be. Maybe it wasn't the fairy tale ending or the fairy tale beginning that you thought something was going to be. Now with the birds of a feather, you can see that right now you're finding a new community. You are learning to be the bird and find your own freedom, and you're seeing that the horizon is looking bright as well. So moving on from that uncharted sea of having that faith, you know, trying to see faith and trust yourself that you knew things weren't right. And now you're beginning to see that there is a community around you of like-minded people that want to help support you. Now, they can't do the work for you, but they're here to help support you. They're here to support your ideas, your creativity, your and your own curiosity of what life can be. Moving into exposed and revealed, you are now seeing where life is going to take you, and you are pretty impressed with where it's going. You happen to feel like there's such a creation within your soul that nothing's going to stop you. You see this beautiful eye there, and you're just focused on where you want to go. You're focused on how you want to be treated. You are focused on what boundaries are important to you within that relationship and how you can help grow from that. Now, the Archangel Raphael tells me that you are onto a new relationship and the possibility of a new romantic relationship, but this could also be a romantic relationship with yourself as well. So learning to honor yourself and focus on that feeling of self-love and self-respect and honoring the boundaries that you are now currently putting into place here. I also just want to do an angel card reading for you, just an affirmation for you. I love these cards. These are by Debbie Malone. I think she's Australian, and they're just so cute. Anyway, your card, what your angel wants you to know. You are never alone. Believe. So now we've got boundaries, becoming, and believe. I hope you like that reading, card number 1. Okay, so this is for pile number 2 for career and wealth. We've got your red lipstick there. This doesn't look that red, but it's a russet red, which is really good for helping you ground and putting good strong roots into your life. Very good for speaking up and holding your worth in any situation. You've also got your tiger's eye there, which is the well-known crystal for abundance and self-worth as well. I'll just pop them over there, and we've got our little kiss prints there. So this is your past, your present, and your future. And then you've got your anchor card there. So I'll just let you know. So as in the past, you may have been feeling that you were probably struggling to find compassion for yourself at times, and you were really just feeling completely and utterly out of balance at some point in time, and probably, judging yourself really harshly. With the elephants, when you come into together, I see a divine feminine and a divine masculine. And when the union of this comes together, this is what we call a homeostasis, living in homeostasis. So you can practice gratitude, you can practice kindness, you can practice finding compassion for yourself and being okay with the ugly bits that sometimes arise from not seeing yourself as the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So just being gentle with yourself is the key to that one. Now, right now in your present, you are building some deep roots. You are wearing your crown and you are completely trusting yourself. You're not letting other people's energy get into your space or your dreams or your desires, and you're just going for it. You're just absolutely going for it. This is the crown here and the royal you. You are on fire, really, and the words that are coming to me for you are trust, truth, and tools. You have everything that you already need to be successful in whatever you choose to do. You have the tools that you need to do it, and you've got the truth of you underneath everything. You know what you're capable of becoming and your boundaries that you've previously set. If you happen to watch pile one's reading, that's what that one was about. And then as we come into the future, look at the roots on this tree, roots of abundance. I also notice all the twos as well. That's about all the decisions that you've made to come to this point, and focusing on the union of your divine feminine and your divine masculine has brought you to this point where you are firmly grounded and anchored in your own sovereignty and your own truth. You're not letting anyone disturb what you're doing. Aim high and aim for the stars. Those roots are so grounded in it. You can still see the stars. Look, you've got a little key there as well, that you have the key to the door to unlock anything that you want to bring into your world. And then you've got the page of Michael. So this is about your perspective, you're analytically and truthful. And it says, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. And yeah, look, the kites are flying, the birds are flying, there's a wise owl there, and you've got everything there. If you are being presented with a contract, do ask somebody to look over it if you don't or aren't familiar with the language being used in it, as that will become quite beneficial to you if you have somebody else look after it for you or look over it for you. Now, also we'll just pick an angel card for you. That one wanted to come out. Oh, while you have a pulse, make every beat of your heart count. Take action, take action, take action. That's pile 2 readings, and we'll get into pile 3. Okay, so this is for card pile number 3. You've got your orange calcite, which helps you think clearly for the next steps. You've got your nearly nude, which, as you can see, is quite it's quite nude on your lips when you do use it. So even though it looks quite brown in there, it is quite a clear nude picture, nude lip colour. So pile number 3. Let's take a look. Oh, hang on. Anyway. Now what this says to me is this is what's next. So when we look at the past, we have been, I guess, for me, the overarching question for this, because it was a what's next question, is what's the next small step I need to take towards my goals? So what it says to me here is, where have we been in the illusion? Where have we been in the illusion that things are what they are, and even though we feel things, we're not supposed to believe that they're true. Now this can be, especially if you're like an empath, you can pick up energies just like that, and it can be quite difficult to be around a lot of people. So with the past, what I'm seeing is when you get through the smoke and mirrors and the illusion that we're meant to be all separate, and yet we are all one at the same time, and we're meant to focus only on the physical, not on the intuitive side of things, you get to see that we can start to learn to trust ourselves a little bit better by finding our community of like-minded people and hanging out with the people that like to fly free and fly high, as I say, there, and finding somewhere to perch yourself upon so you can take a higher view from where you've been under the illusion that you could have been stuck, that things just weren't working out the way they were. You've got to remember that this card also represents that we're taught to think in linear time, and linear time is just, it just doesn't work. Especially doesn't work for me. But yeah, linear time just, as I said, if you were either an intuitive or an empath, you will struggle with a 9 to 5, and also finding your community as well. This will change. Your community changes all the time as you grow and evolve into who you are becoming. As I mentioned in pile 1, if you haven't listened to that little reading. Now what we see here is, for the future, and if I look at this, the question, what's the next small step I need to take towards my goal, is where have you been harming yourself? Where have you kept yourself in chains? Where have you seen that you haven't allowed yourself to fully blossom for fear of perhaps, either harming yourself or under the illusion of harming others as well? So how can you unlock the chains and the imaginary chains that you put on yourself to enable you to take that next small step? You can get there, and it's just there. You've got it all there. Now with the 9 of Ariel, this is your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. Isn't that a beautiful card? They're all beautiful cards. Now I'll just grab you an angel card, an angel wish. And what do the angels want you to know today? Let's have a look. You are never alone, believe. That's the same card we got for pile number 1. If you've enjoyed this video, why not take a look at the next video where I teach you all about your divine feminine.